that time again for our number one favorite show episode of the motivational podcast, Social Buzz. My host and I, Akim, here to take you on another journey. We have started this a while back just to kind of give back, as in motivationally, via whether it's motivational gems or just spitting some facts about what's going on in society, or just helping y'all know about our background and so forth. And we're going to continue to kind of lead you on this journey. So without further ado, my co-host Akim. Yes, brother.
Yeah, there. Good day again, everyone. Before we start off, we want to say we hope that all those who are impacted by the hurricane, I hope that, some sort of positivity is back, either in the form of getting back lights. We heard the news of, especially those in St. Elizabeth losing homes. So the country now itself is going through, a rough patch, but again, together we are stronger.
Absolutely,
and
absolutely.
hence, means of this podcast, we're stretching our hands out to those people as well. But without further ado, this episode, is merely, obviously, it's the two of us, we're going to things that we might have missed, before, whereas in our lifetime, we're going to touch some of those, and use ourselves as examples, so that you yourself as an audience, or who watching or, younger than us can take from that, and learn from our mistakes and just be better and do better. You understand?
Absolutely.
So,
Before we go into that, I want to echo what my host is saying, Akim, about just post-hurricane, for those who were affected, deeply saddened by, the effects of what Hurricane Beryl brought. For those who weren't, definitely keep that blessing up and keep that hopes alive. I mean, better days will come. And, for those who are affected, just know that it's not the end. Better days will come, and, we'll rise above this out of many one people, as we say. So just keep strong and know that, better days will come. Definitely want to talk about that. So thank you, Akim, for kind of really start it off by kind of, discussing about what we went through as a nation and how we're going to rise above it. So keep strong, and definitely we're going to keep, going.
Yeah, definitely. So I mean, just to touch into to what we stated before, our means of growing up, growing up in Harborview, I've touched basis on our both coming up, we never really digged into everything, but even though especially the country going through so much, and seeing, in the media, help, reaching out to them and stuff like that, and just using our little avenue here as a little stepping stone to show people that, it can start from us, and build within us our own community, in a sense where a youth like me come up, and look up to a youth like you.
Yeah.
You understand? Where take the part, you make the leap, and say you go college, and try and make something out of your life. And me follow behind you, and try and make something out of my life, and knowing that we're on an avenue where it's just so funny because the whole of it basically born and grow right on the one avenue, a majority of us.
Yep, absolutely.
You see me? And we keep the connection there from where born come right up.
Yeah.
You see me?
So hence the birth.
And we walk around the community and a lot of people say, they mute up on Orion, we look up to them because you never hear them a fight against each other.
Absolutely.
You never hear them we quarrel, the whole of we are a man, so testosterone's high.
Yep.
But the greatest thing is at the end of the day, there is night.
Yeah.
And it gives us time as friends, if we can look over things and say, listen, see you mess up yourself, or I never like how, you did me yourself. You see me? I feel like a lot of people for understand, say, the concept of getting to know your friend is something so treacherous, in such a way where you say if you are your real friend and you can sit down and study your friend, so you can know, say, here, Lele probably not like if I run a certain joke with him, probably I got tick him off. You understand? And you can say, all right, Akim, I like this. Why me go want to do that?
Yeah.
You see me? For start an argument. You see me? And that don't make no sense. But I just mainly with levity, we really show the people, we as youths, not perfect, but one thing we can hold with chest and head high and say, yo, we never take up no gun or a knife to stab off of each other.
True.
You understand?
Yeah.
And I just this so it there. You see me?
And I'm glad you touched upon that because from those who know and those who don't know, there's a lot can be said about, what our friendship endures or what our group, endures. Like I was kind of addressing like hence the birth of, our name of our group, LLG.
Yeah.
That this whole foundation is a bunch of youths who grew up on Orion Avenue. Hence the term Long Lane.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't know that's what really LLG stand for. Long Lane, longest lane within the community Harborview, especially where people say over the river.
Yeah.
That's the different side of the bridge. So it's just the longest lane. And a bunch of youths who grew up on the lane decided that, okay, we were going to stuck together and kind of just build for one another and try to help one another grow and set our side from society. All the stigma that society give youths growing up in Jamaica or Kingston. You're gonna do this, you're gonna smoke, you're gonna drink, you're gonna be bad, you're not gonna do nothing in your life. I think LG was found under the basis to change that old stigma. And so far so good because it has been great for us on the lane growing up. People like myself, yourself, and a few others, don't want to name drop everyone, took the opportunity that was given, i.e. we were stern in school.
Yeah.
We took the path of education, and education led us into grasping the dreams and opportunity, which was going to college. So.
And for take away from, where you even say stigma, and I always ever talk about this, the sense where, me grew up around the man them, I was the youngest at the time, coming up around you guys. You understand? And I mean, everybody around me smoke and drink, and the stigma is to say, me, I do the same thing, I smoke and drink.
Yeah.
And I used to drink before me, young as a teenager, I'm a stop, around 16, to take football serious. You understand? But I've never smoked in my life.
Yeah.
You see me? And a whole heap of people think I'm a smoke. You see me? But again, as you touch the stigma, we know guys here, friends here, working at the government for much years, and him probably smoke and drink. But I'm a top man in the government.
Yeah, very smart.
You understand?
Yeah, absolutely.
And a man who have them subject, So I think it's it's difficult now looking to kind of break down that wall of the stigmatism.
Yeah.
You understand? But people should know that, especially with people like us, we're not judged.
No.
Knowing that we dep on the other end of that, being judged every day. Me understand. And people not understanding, so, we are youth where come from nothing.
Absolutely.
We just choose for can live our life freely as though we want to. You see me? And still become something in our life. You see?
And violent free as it too. Because
definitely.
That's important because, youths growing up, you touch on the fact that, we all have egos, testosterone's, soaring, and, it's easy for kind of lead to an argument or, rail upon each other, and especially, leading to fight, malice, whatever it is. But so far, I can really say that the individuals around me are our group of guys have stayed solid and forever will remain solid, because there have been times or testing times where we go through the egos and the testosterone's flaring and there, but we kept solid. Same way, despite we never, pick up a knife or a gun or, we never be violent each other. We might mouth each other, and by the end of the day, we share a drinks or a slice of bread. That shows that the unity and love that's under our umbrella.
Yeah.
And definitely why forever, LLG will forever be that type of, organization where we are grew up and we are help make the youths them see that part that is okay to still be around each other, but it's how you utilize, that time and what you do with that time. As especially, take our group of guys for example. A lot of we go around the judges and what people say about us. We don't really think about that, you
Yeah.
know. And we still do what we do. And I think what we do, we excel each time. Whether we see an opportunity, we grasp it, and we want to carry that further. And I think
Yeah.
that sets us apart from just others. And we'll definitely keep doing that and teach the youths them that what type of way.
Yeah, because me growing up under your guys is, regime, for example, as a younger youth,
Yeah.
And you come up and you say, pat a run.
Yeah.
You understand?
Perfect
And the
example.
mentality is, or the saying is, all right, Akim, you know the money, or one man will put to the pot, or a couple man put to the pot. Hey, well, this is your duty. Just watch the play them.
Yeah.
You understand? Remember, I stand when me there for rush go training, I never know I me a dumb, I never get for wash the plate.
Yeah.
When I come home, there was no dinner. You understand? Of course, me did vex, but I mean, those are the teachings.
Yeah.
You understand? It teaches you responsibility from such a young age. You see me? And you learn that from, you can call these guys your brothers.
Yeah,
Your
man.
bigger brothers, in me, for instance. You understand? And you take them teachings and you see it in life and you grow up with it and you gravitate with it, and you just keep your morals and your values. So now, coming up, especially the persons in a society where can be, seen as leaders, you will know yourself because people, will follow.
Yeah.
There's a certain set of people that people will follow. And sometimes it don't have to be because you have money, Sometimes it can just be because of your aura or your demeanor.
Influence.
You understand? And leadership sometimes is not what is forced. It is not something that is forced. It just gradually come in your lap for say. You see me? It's not like a man say, you for guide you and do this. You have to understand say, to me see it as God just put me in a position to use me as an example, where my situations will happen to me. You see me? Can show a man say, what this did happen to Akim. You see me? I don't want to do it that way there.
Yeah.
You see me? And I feel like God just put it in a place where no matter what happened to me, and people laugh off of me at the end of the day, because that them always want to see, when you're down. You see me? And me are the person who can accept that and know, say, here, me I build back and come again. You see me? Head up, chest out, same way. You see me? But for them people, me just feel like, we have to look at it as just God way of implementing us in society.
Yeah.
You understand?
Always.
Just like how me can look at you as a leader and as an example. You see me? There are others now, where I am to look at me as a leader. Yeah. And I just believe it's my responsibility, to make sure me I lead them in the correct path.
Which is,
You understand?
that's how we preach. I mean, and
Yeah.
it's on correct path. I mean, and that is what this whole base is about. Trying to teach the youths what is right, or how to sieve away the right from the wrong, because there's always going to be right and wrong. They have the same amount of letters. It's how you choose your path.
Yeah.
And I think the best way of leading is by show and tell, as in what you do, people emulate what you do in life. And you might not see it sometimes, but how you portray yourself, someone might look at it and be like, and look at you and try to emulate that lifestyle, and that shows that you were doing something good.
Yeah.
If you can have others emulating your lifestyle and they're doing something positive, show that you have done your job that's set out for you in society. And that's how we ask for. That's how we ask for the youths them grow up. For really help them one another, as in, lifting as we climb. We talk about that all the time.
Yeah.
It's a fraternal slang, from my fraternity that I humbly brag about Omega Sci-Fi, and I really feel like from the fraternal side that I learn is what I live with my creed with the youths them today. So that's all we're trying to share. And as you hear Akim said, the fact of being a leader is not somebody after have money or anything. It's just the aura, bridging. People are going to gravitate to people who them can really find that chemistry, that spirit, and for lead them the right way. And that's how it is. It's a natural mystic, as Bob Marley said. You'd find that.
Yeah, and it can just simply be, as much as there's a lot of bad mind, as you would say, that surround with society.
Yeah.
I am pretty sure that there is youths out there will look up to a man where get up every morning and go to him 9 to 5.
Yeah, man.
You understand? Or a man, him probably fail at something. But as I say, I don't see things as failure, I see it as lessons. But a man, they take that lesson and learn, and then I do something else, There is people out there that see them thing there. You understand? And look at you and I say, Jano, if him can do that, me must can do it too. You see me? And at that, sometimes we feel for understand. And as I say, we sometimes don't want to be in a position. Yeah?
No.
We just want to lay low and but as I say, me just believe it's just God's way of showing us, hey, me build you strong enough if you can take whatever come,
Yep.
Because with that being said, I mean, even in my hindsight, I'm not perfect, and there's a lot of times I may make a mistake, or I may make a bad decision, or a decision that, it can be costly. You understand?
Human instincts.
Yeah, but a lot of people don't know, a lot of persons don't know that behind the scenes, I go into my room and lock up and me cry. You understand?
Gotcha.
And that is the only way where I find myself can let it out. You understand? Without my brother seeing that. Because I'm saying to myself, God put me this strong. You understand? In front for sure them. Say, yo, everything good. But them not, and some of them, not understand, say, but behind closed doors, me have to be emotional to myself, because my thing that I go through is just so vast. At times I just have to go in my room and just I have to just that I only really I have to just release and cry.
Yeah, because no one knows the pressure.
You see me?
Yeah.
But I mean, it is life, and we as men, we are seen to just have to just pick it up and come again.
And it's okay. As the saying goes, God never gave more than you can bear. Mm-hmm. And I really feel that, and I can be a true testament to that, or, a true believer of that saying, because only but time in life we face pressures, and we feel like we'd have never overcome those pressures.
Definitely.
Whether the pressure bring us to want to succumb to bad ways of, living, but that saying just always help me get through anything I got through at the time, and definitely know that God never gave me more than you can bear, whether with family, whether with friends, whether with anything, I just how you kind of sit back, analyze, and you say from the lessons where it went wrong and how you're gonna execute to be better.
Yeah.
Those are the key symbols, with all them saying, like, and I feel like we both go through things in life, and we both can share stories about how we overcome each and every opportunity that we go through, or each step.
Yeah.
That some might say failures and we might say lessons, because trust me, lessons I go through in life, one of I could share, and I will be very brief about it, is my opportunity going overseas. What I mean by that was a lesson that I had to embark upon my own. And on my own, I left here to go overseas without mother or father. They were still alive, and my mom is still alive right now, but no financial support behind that. I went overseas and I was able to overcome any arduous lifestyle that was threw at me because of finances or whatever. I was able to stay solid, meet people, and there are times when, yes, I cried, lock up my room, as Akim said, and cry tears because I can't call on a parent or a friend to help me. But I never gave up, which is the key. And them little things there, helped me to know and really relive those words that I say, God never gave more than you can bear. Yeah. Because understanding those and knowing where the bigger vision is and what my ideas was in life, I knew that this was just little obstacles along the way. And then if I continue on that journey and stay strong, I would get through. So that's the little thing I wanted to share about just that, going overseas with no idea, no plan, no financial backative, just going there. I had to figure stuff out on my own.
Yeah.
And, to me, that lesson in life stuck with me today. So if anything comes at me in life right now, I put myself back to 2006. Yeah. Where was I? How hard was it? Okay, you got through that. Okay, you can get through this right now. And I just have to look back on that. And some of them things that really important towards, people growing up and just,
Yeah, and
overcoming stuff.
it's so funny, touching base on you making that leap first, going into that environment, and me following behind,
Yeah.
and it was a situation where me did reach America, and me did know somebody have probably our next friend, a couple friends, but my thing wasn't for say me go call upon you.
Yeah.
You understand? Or bother you. You understand? It was my mentality was always trying to figure it out. You see me? That was my, mentality. Here, alright, we say things now go that way, I could try another way.
Yeah, man.
You understand? And a last minute, you get a phone call. Like the time I was on campus, it was Thanksgiving and everybody gone left with.
Yeah.
You see me? And me and the other Jamaican youth was the only youth on campus. I'm say, oh, Lele, they are hungry. What you can do for me? You see me? Please. And me not even know them time they could have ordered pizza from way in another state.
Yeah.
You see me?
But, yeah.
And quick time, you just order pizza for it, and suffice it through the night and the next day. You see me? And then when next day come, a helper of the team eventually buy with grocery for the whole Thanksgiving. You see me? So that's just a little pinch of situations where sometimes things happen and it's like you see the light at the end of the tunnel. You see me? And then something just come up where God just put something in play.
Yeah, man.
You understand? When you say, Jaja, look the him, man, and then you say, all right, another day again. So it is just so fun, especially in the collegiate world, as we both were knowing that we have to focus on not just maintaining a GPA if we stay in a school, but what happened out of class.
Yep.
How we going to eat.
Survive.
True. We have to wear anything we have to go class, we have to just do what we have to do. You see me? And I think those are the moments that build us, those are the moments that mold our character. Hence why you like me, can just come and you see me in a basic clothing.
Yeah,
you
man.
see me? And I am comfortable with it.
Facts.
Not saying that I can't buy something from Gucci or Louis.
Yeah.
But I am comfortable shopping on Shein.
Yeah.
You understand? So, so I mean, a lot of people, them not understand them little thing there, and sometimes it's so surprising is that when I bring the nobody, but the lesser of the pack is what run down these things, when, there are others who just for them, Shein is okay. I mean, I'm not discriminating.
No materialistic things.
Yeah, definitely.
People value materialistic things. Not saying if you don't have it, you can buy yourself something nice, but
sure,
some people go above and beyond for try for, live above their means.
Yeah.
And that's not none of what we are preaching right here. Never do that. Or, try to live above your means because, trust me, you have to always have a bill for a rainy day.
Yeah.
Just in the part of what you're going to say, like a guy like yourself who don't value those stuff, which is right. More just make it clear, like, this is not someone saying someone who wear Gucci or wear Louis, can't do them thing there. You wear what you have, but just know the message that we're trying to get across is
it's just using ourselves as an example, to others who probably might wear Shein and feel embarrassed.
Exactly.
You understand? It's just we using ourselves as an example.
Prime example.
So your man can buy them Gucci and Louis that do what you want,
Exactly.
But my personal way of going about things is, especially now I have a child, so things different, and from day one I was never the type of person party and them somebody.
Yeah.
So my ambitions are, for keep on having businesses that can turn over profits. You understand? Especially to break that generational curse.
Yeah.
Where I think that is my duty now to come through and change that. You see me? Where my focus is now on purchasing assets.
Yep.
Assets of, homes. Not even vehicles to that. I love it. That's where I love fast cars and nice cars. Everybody have them one liking.
Yeah.
You understand? That's my liking. But my greater thinking is purchasing homes. Like the other day I set a goal for myself of, every year more and buy a house.
Which is
You
a good
understand?
goal to have.
like every year man buy a house, like buy it, you have it, you rent it out or whatever, it's an income, a long standing income.
Yeah.
You understand? So now my son can come up and that pass over to him. You understand? And just touching bases there a little, about purchasing homes and stuff like that. A lot of people might not have the knowledge of, if say you're in my scenario or my age or even older, whereas you want to pass down something to your child.
Yeah.
I'm not so sure because last time I did a little research on it, but I know that in America it is a lot easier if you put like your assets in a trust fund.
I
You
think it's
understand?
the same here, if I'm
Yeah,
not
I'm not sure if
mistaken.
them have it done here, the
Yeah.
trust fund thing. But it's easier, instead of writing a will, the will have to go probate, stuff like that, So you can set up a trust fund, and have your kid or whosoever is the beneficiary. So God forbid if you pass, they can right away gain access to those assets.
Trust funds, yeah.
You see me? So that is one game right there. A lot of people don't know that, especially in Jamaica, everything is will. I think Jamaica
Will.
still don't reach so far as
Yeah,
yet, or
sophisticated in
yeah,
terms of,
or certain persons know that,
yeah.
who is of that we refer to as a higher, class level, as some would refer to, and we, here don't have that knowledge.
Yeah.
You understand? So that's a game that you guys can take away from that as well.
Yeah.
Setting up trust funds. You
See,
see me?
see, that's a rainy day gem right there, because a lot of I bet you a lot of you all didn't know that. And these are some of the things that I'm glad that we were able to kind of touch on the podcast, because here Akim alluded to the fact that, instead of, you know trying to set up a will, and a trust fund is something that is good to kind of have for your kids, and even your kids. So these are the things that we can start looking into as individuals. Even if you have an idea right now, if you never know about it, you can start to research stuff like that. It's good. Knowledge is power, they always say. So I really feel like, I'm happy that he shared some of those gems, so we can help to kind of look into these things, because a person like myself, I like to have an idea as looking to purchase homes as well,
Yeah.
but I would also want to do other things as well, as looking into whether it's Airbnb, looking into the opportunity of renting it out to, like, there's a big boom in for maritime kids right now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like maritime students right now is a new wave of students, who looking for houses or opportunity to stay within the Kingston region, and they will able to kind of pay the whole fee, I would say.
Yeah.
The whole fee, or the rent fee, be able to kind of help. So things like those are really good, and like for people who don't know, like those are good assets to kind of look into.
Yeah, definitely.
Really, really good. So
And since we're on the topic of houses, just off the top of my brain, I know that NHT, when they go on their website, if persons are interested, no matter who you be, you understand, you can always save for it, or, what a lot of people might not know is that NHT on their website, there's a thing that says public auction. They have properties, so it can be houses or I think land as well, that they have an auction that you can bid for off their website, and it's available for the public. You
imagine that.
understand? So you can get like a little small house for probably at 2, 3, 4, 5 million, and you just take your time fix it.
And that's
You
in the
understand?
different regions.
Yeah, and it show
You
you
can
any
filter by
parish.
by the
Yeah,
parish. Oh,
yeah.
that's wonderful. You see?
And in a mean you have to get something in a king, you can probably buy something in a Ocherius, for example,
Yeah.
and take your time set up on Airbnb or rent out, as we are saying.
Okay.
Me understand. So that is one thing that just pop up out
See?
of my mind real quick.
Another
And
avenue.
yeah, and being in doing some research now, and being back home, also I've learned that if you really want to do business with a lot of places, like even with homes,
Yeah.
if you have money, because I think NHT give persons money, right?
Okay.
But if you can get that money, or whatever money you have saved, you can purchase land. A lot of people don't know that when you purchase land, you have leverage. Leverage meaning that a bank or NHT themselves will give you the loan to develop the home.
To
You
do the
understand?
houses on the land.
Houses or a home.
Okay.
You understand? So they'll
Yeah.
give you, as long as you own that land, you can approach a bank or NHT.
Yeah.
You understand? And they will probably give you a loan for develop a house, because the thing is, the government is mandated to build a certain amount of houses each year.
Okay.
And I think the government is working with persons who are owners of land who want to develop houses. You
Interesting.
understand? And sell houses. You see me? So a lot of us don't know that.
I
You
learned
know?
something new myself.
Yeah, or we're, we just don't, as I said, we don't have the knowledge there for approach things that way there. You see me? So that is another takeaway as well. So owning a land, it can give you supreme leverage to approach banks and NHT themselves.
Okay, so for those understanding, so basically I say if someone in own have the land title, they are open to going to like NHT and said okay they want to go into like for example apartment complexes.
Yeah,
And
yeah, definitely.
NHT will assist them
Yeah,
with loan
yeah,
assistance basically to help them develop that land.
yeah, yeah.
And these people can do what they want with these apartments and then they can pay back NHT over time and pay
Yeah,
out that loan.
I'm not. All right. So based on the information that I received, is mainly like if you construct a home and selling it.
Oh, I got you. So
Yeah.
selling.
So
okay.
I'm not so sure about. I'm not so sure. So I don't want to talk something I'm not sure.
Yeah,
You
no,
understand?
an idea.
But yeah. So for example, you purchase a land for say 3 million, argument's sake.
Yeah.
You see me? And for build a 1 bedroom probably a cost you like 5 million. You see me? You can get the 5 million there from NHT and you resell it back for 20 million, 15 million.
Okay. And pay them back the
You
5
understand?
million.
So you pay them back the money plus
Gotcha.
interest. You have your profit and you can keep on do that and make it,
Gotcha.
matriculate, and keep on going.
So
You see
that's a
me?
next
So
gem as well.
Yeah, that is a thing
I
where I
didn't know
don't think
that.
a lot of people not aware of.
Yes.
Me just recently find out about that too.
See?
You understand? Coming back home and, trying to look into other things and, you're learning. So, me learn so I give the viewers as well the knowledge,
Yeah, for those not there, you're sitting down on good land, y'all. And honestly, if that's an idea y'all didn't know, and I'm pretty sure for those who are listening, some of the audience them who never know and just own land or family own land, that's something you can bring to the table and be like, hey, opportunity like to develop some housing scheme right here, look into assistance from NHT is an opportunity to definitely go research it and you might find something that's definitely wonderful and you probably thank us for sharing. So
yeah, and
appreciate
like
that.
yeah, like I myself as others too, in the beginning I wasn't a fan of banks. Cause I just believe like they're gonna take my money, just like other people probably think.
Yeah.
You see me? But what we need to understand is we need to use the bank money. You see me? And leverage it to our benefit, because that's how the rich stay rich.
Yeah, man.
You understand? That's how the rich will go to a bank and use the bank money, build up them business, and then pay back the bank from the price. So them not use the money out of them pocket.
Basically, so.
You understand? So if them can do it, why we can't do it?
Yeah, and it's an opportunity. The bank give you that opportunity. So why not? So that actually is a good to know and good news to share.
And building a relationship with the bank. No matter how small you probably start from in a school. But just building that relationship with the bank. And if you strive to do something great, no matter where it do, as we say, get a business account, run it through the bank, keep your books clean, as we say in the previous episodes.
Yeah.
Then now a year or two the bank, say you do your thing, then you enter negotiations with them and say, listen, what can you guys do for me? You see me? And then now you see where you stand, well, now you can leverage certain things, for your benefit. You see me? If you either grow your business or go into something new, as over there talked about a while ago.
Yeah. That's really good gems, man. So learn something new every day, and for those who are listening, definitely it's something that we can share with y'all for this particular episode. Didn't really know that, and right now I'm excited to kind of just seeing where you all can do, whosoever own land, whosoever do anything, what the future brings for you guys. Because I like the fact that Jamaica is really setting up these things for their residents right now, for citizens right now.
And even for say, for example, people like us that live overseas coming back, things can still be done. You're probably overseas I live, I ain't know. You see me? You want to come back to Jamaica and do something, but you probably don't know, say, you still can leverage the bank as well. What the banks look at something great that they look at is your tax returns from overseas.
Ah,
You understand?
interesting.
So you
Yeah.
have to file a tax them overseas. You file the taxes, the banks them use that for determine a loan against you.
Okay.
You understand?
That's a good leverage as well, too.
Yeah. So it's like me have a business down here in Jamaica,
Yeah.
but me want a loan from the bank for that business there. Them said to me, say, listen, we can't use a business because obviously it don't generate any income for it. You
Yeah.
understand? So now they have to turn to my foreign business.
Okay.
You understand? And use my tax returns from my family business, from my foreign business
Entity, yeah.
to determine, the loan where them can
And the
give
loan
me.
amount. The
Yeah.
greater the returns, the greater the loan amount.
Yeah.
Okay, makes
So
sense.
them are gonna use that information and now for determine, you understand, how them can help. And again, it comes with building a relationship with banks.
Yeah.
Even if you live overseas and you know in the future you want to do something in Jamaica, open a bank account at Jamaica and go and have, just put a little money in it for sit down, or go and send little money through, use it while you're here, save upon transaction fees, stuff like that, and that's how it come about, just building them relationships. You see me?
Important.
So yeah, it is open to anybody, even if you're living overseas, you're coming back home, you can start prepare yourself from now, with all them info when
Yeah.
I give, so just gear up.
So, for example, a small business owner, like someone who, like, hey, say have like a massage or a nail shop, they have the opportunity to build that relationship over years, show that income, and able to kind of get a bigger loan to open up stores.
Yeah, definitely,
Okay.
because the banks, obviously, depending on the business too,
Yeah.
them look at trajectory.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
And I think we need to familiarize ourselves with stuff like business plans.
Yeah.
Business plans. If you want to find yourself in certain rooms, you have to understand how to develop a business plan.
Yeah, man.
What it entails, stuff like that. So when you go into that room now, you're not short in terms of, knowledge. When somebody asks you what is a SWOT analysis, for example,
Absolutely.
what is your financial forecast?
Yeah.
You understand? So we just need to familiarize ourselves with certain things, and I think that can open up a lot of doors for us.
Yeah, man.
You see me? And I don't want nobody feel like, oh, I'm there and a you like me can't get nothing. You see me? Don't think about it that way there. You see it? You have to make that leap there for something.
Yep.
You see me? And then give it a shot. You never know. You see me? And that was my thing. It's like what day I'm here, I tell one of our brethren them say, him a complain, say him no want to go work back at that place there.
Yeah.
You understand? You look upon him and say, brother, at least you work.
True.
You understand? A lot of people now don't work. You see me? And, that great sense of independence.
Yeah, man.
Not everybody have it, but, those who do know it's a great feeling.
Something you can't teach.
Yeah.
Either you have it or you don't.
Yeah, for definitely know that, you can wake up and even if you use your last 20 to buy a bag juice, so you don't have to look upon a man and ask him for that.
Something about having your own. It's a feeling that, you can never really get, not accustomed to.
Mm-hmm.
Having your own, like, going out there, reaping what you sow. Much time after work, you're tired, you might tired, but I'm pretty sure that at the end of the month or the end of the bi-weekly, how you get paid, when that paycheck hit your account, you forget about everything. Everything.
Yeah.
And I promise you, that's just the benefits of what you sow that you're getting. So definitely. So I feel like, if you're working, definitely work harder. Keep working. If you're doing anything, just always believe and have this vision, because without the belief and the vision, Rasta, you're not gonna happy and not gonna come easy. So just keep doing what you're doing in terms of what you can. And some of these gems, use them at your will, man. Definitely try to do some more research when it comes to some of these opportunities that we share with y'all, because I myself I'm learning as well as what I'm sharing. So never too old to learn, or you're never too, too full to get more information.
And, they'll just imply certain things in our life. Like, when I say believe, and stuff like that. Like, since lately, my motto is really God and time.
Yeah, man.
You understand? That's just my motto. And it's just for understand, say, even if me going for something and it not work, in order for me can sleep at night, I say, Father God, your will. You understand? You just never want it be done that way, you know, but me I leave it in your hands. You see me? And just think about it in that sense there. You know? I mean, again, as I say, I've made decisions where I feel like I lose, you know, where I take too long for do something. But look on this now, you know, months after, and it look like something greater. I take it time for matriculate.
Yeah, man.
You
One
see
door
me?
open, next one. One door
Yeah,
close, the next one open.
yeah, and then as I say, you know, about being patient, you know, but not being complacent, you know, so you have to, you know, how to work the border there, as we talked about before. You see me? But, you know, the greatest thing is, you know, in my sight and in my living, you know, is, as I said before, if I lock up in them room, you know, if I go in my room and lock up, you know, and cry myself away or cry myself to sleep, you know, and wash my face and open my door, you know, I can look with my head held and know say I have some dog run away. You know, I know say them have my back 1,000%.
Facts.
You see me? And I can even come to them about it and, you know, I go just assess it, adjust, and just tackle it again. You see me? So, you know, I think we sometimes scared to show our vulnerability, you know, especially as men.
As man.
You understand? And, you know, scared to show tears or as we refer to as weakness. You understand? But I believe that, you know, when you know you're there around some solid people, you know, if you know say yo, you can show that they know say them dog, you not look upon you different, them not judge you. You see me, them have your back 1,000% no matter what. You know, it just make things greater.
Yeah, man.
You see me? And I just that a one thing, you know, more and take. I mean, know say a lot of people out there, them have friends like that, you know, or you yourself, you know, say you have friends who are probably different. You know, you have so-called friends where probably just want to see you fall. But you know the greatest thing about that, you can know them.
Yeah.
You understand? And you have to just keep your eyes them open and just continue to ask God for guide and protect you every day you get up. You see me? Because we
Trust
are,
and believe.
yeah, definitely, because you know we are be seen as, you know, we being in our stages. You know, a lot of people look at us, you know, different, and as we say, the bad mind come in, you know, but it is so funny is that we don't care about nobody and them, you know, everybody just want bad mind.
Yeah.
You understand? But I mean, I guess that's the life we live.
Yeah, man. You have to just, I say
Really?
before, you can't really watch your people, I say. You
Yeah.
gotta continue doing you. I mean, obstacles are come along the way, but you have to just keep on having that vision and moving forward, because the more you rise, the more here to get.
Yeah.
And my mother always teach me something, said that when everyone likes you, you're doing something wrong.
Yeah.
So when people don't like you, just keep doing what you're doing, because definitely you're doing something right.
Yeah.
So if I could just add anything for you guys to take away today, I learned I've learned a few things today, especially with, you know, things such as the NHT situation. I'm definitely myself is going to look into more into that, because I like the idea, I like the opportunity that was shared with me today, and I hope you guys like it too. If anything else I could take away is just believing, you know,
Yeah.
keep believing, you know, keep knowing that at the end of the day, you know, as my virgin said, it's gonna be night, but night as in something's gonna unfold if you
Yeah.
believe. So, anything you wanna like add or anything you wanna share?
Yeah, I mean, as I say, I just believe, you know, this episode with our, with my, as I say, my motto now, when I kind of go by, you know, as I say, God and time.
God and time.
You understand? And no matter how strong you might be, because me realize it, you know, a lot of people come and say, dog, you're strong mentally, you know, I don't know how would I cope with that. You know, me hear that all the time. You know, but again, as we say, with them not see them days that when we actually break, you know, and break for a minute.
Yeah.
You understand? But we know say we got this. You
Yeah,
see me? But I mean, you know, that's that you more leave people with, you know. It is again, it is okay to be yourself and do what you want to do. You see me? As we that talk about the Sheen thing then.
I mean,
You see me? You know? It is
no,
okay
facts.
to be you and be comfortable, you know?
Facts.
But,
Facts. We'll leap a sheet more. I love
yeah.
it too. Always fresh. You know, so
Yeah.
I mean,
So,
don't let, you know, people are distracted from what you want to do. Or
Yeah.
don't let, you know, others deter you if you see a vision and want to chase it. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep believing. Trust me, that word believe has become my imprint or my slogan for 2024.
Yeah.
And trust me, never stop believing. Without further ado, we want to just thank all our audience, our viewers, for tuning in with us and continue to stay with us, loyal. This is the Social Buzz Podcast, and we also wouldn't be who we are without our sponsors, Maestro Sports, for all your sports and accessory needs. Visit your Maestro Sports. You can find them in the Portmore 7 Plaza. They also do deliver. You can find them on Instagram, Maestro Sports JA or Maestro Sport _JA.
Yeah.
We're going to talk about Creative Hub, where you can get all your creative media gears, digital contents, you name it. Always link Creative Hub for those digital media gears and contents. Always one of the best in the industry. ALS Distribution always keep us going.
And when I say Creative Hub with the media things, them just need to check out Creative Hub, because the other day I said generate up on the website, on the web page.
Yeah.
So them just need to check it out and
Generate
see, because you never know, them probably have somewhere so essential to you.
Post Hurricane right now, generator and go.
Yeah, that's right. So
Post Burial.
Creative Hub have generated to their, rent and sell. You know. But that with all that being said, also want to say a heavenly birthday to our past friend, Buka.
Yep.
Bike life.
Buka Bike Life. One LLG, you don't know. Ours it was forever. Continue to skate on them. 2 days ago was his birthday, and definitely legends never die. Responsible for all the youths them in here loving the lifestyle of the bike.
Yeah.
So always a big brother to us all, and keep soaring, my fam.
Yeah, man, definitely. So again, guys, have a good day. I hope you guys enjoy this episode, and we'll see you soon.
We'll go on the social. Next episode, you never know, you might have a special guest. Bless upon yourself. Your Maestro Sports.
Looking for the latest video, photo, or cinematic gear to improve your next project? Creative Hub got you covered. We have cameras, sound, and lighting equipment, selling and renting for affordable prices. DM us today. Creative Hub, the #1 hub for creative minds.